We have 3 test loads made up with flat point bullets to take a look at the feeding through my rifle, and need to do a little bit of work on the feed rails. I've had a few misfeeds because the shells popped up out of the chamber. I really need to open up the front section and put a block plate in there so that the feeding is controlled. However, in order to demonstrate the feeding, I'm just going to kind of run through here and even with the flat point bullet, my rifle feeds extremely smoothly. The only failures to feed that I have had so far have been because shells either jumped out of the chambering, jumped out of the feed rails, because you can see here that it's really made for a bottleneck 30-06 cartridge, and it very, very easily pops up. And if you try and put it in at the front, it's almost jumping right out of the feed rails. And this is a straight shell, so you know that's kind of no good. I need to open up the rails a little bit here and put a block plate in there and change the follower around so that it feeds more reliably. But even if I put it up at the front, it still feeds just fine. The other mistake that I made is when I made up these test shells, and it's really hard to see. You can kind of see just a very slight bulge in the case there. I did not neck ream them, because it turns out the neck reamer Luke sent me doesn't fit my RCBS case trimmer, so I need to make an adapter. So I just kind of jammed them in there, and it did bulge out too much to feed smoothly. They actually get sticky up in the chamber.